we are definitely here at the World of Coca-Cola. It's a special museum here in Atlanta dedicated to Coke and Coke products.
It features their Coke products that are served around the world, not just in the US, which is a big attraction. So I'm really looking forward to getting to try some of these.
Yeah, it's like that tasting experience at Epcot all over again, and that's not open right now, so this should be fun. Let's check it out. So at the entrance, they have a giant Coke bottle cap being opened. It is absolutely huge. It says Coke at the top. You know, I'm not, 18 feet tall, so I can't actually show you what it says at the top, but it did. I saw it from an angle. And here is the ticketing center. Now, they do make you buy tickets currently online only. So you have to buy them online. You cannot buy them here, from what I've gathered. By the way, tickets here are $18 for an adult, just in case you're wondering. Okay, we're in. Wow. This is kind of cool. Looks like it's made out of wood. It's a giant Coke bottle. There's some others over here as well.
Hi guys, come on over. Please step over to table number 4. Take your party and go to table number 4. Pick you up a can of Coke, take it with you for $2 per can.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with just regular Coke can. Okay, the next building, it looks like it's a showroom.
You can head on through to start your self-guided tour.
Ooh, wow. This room itself is like a showroom. Look at all this cool Coke stuff. What is that guy? Huh. She looks a little creepy too. It looks like there's usually a show here that starts off your journey. And maybe this bottom screen opens up. But not today. They're not showing it due to COVID. It's a pretty good sized auditorium. And we're entering the next part of the tour. Oh wow. This is huge. Huge. Looks like they have a vault of secrets. Oh yeah, the vault of the secret formula. Interesting. Apparently you can meet the polar bear from Coca-Cola, but he's on break right now until 12:30. Okay, we're entering the vault, or the secret formula is apparently kept. At the heart of Coca-Cola, there is a secret. Looks like they take your pictures for their security system here. Well, their fake security system. Let's check out what the Coke formula is. So on May 8th, 1886, John S. Pemberton brought a new beverage to the world, Coca-Cola. It's kind of a look back at some of this old thing. Pemberton's own words, reproductions from John Pemberton's notebook. I have no idea what these say. It's very hard to read. Huh. I guess these are some of the things he used to make Coke. Oh wait, no, these are the products he created before Coke. But none of these were as successful as Coca-Cola. Looking for the secret? Yes, we are. Competition was fierce. Secret recipe became the most sought after and closely guarded trade secret in American history. It's kind of a cool little, thing they have here. Hello. Can he create the perfectly balanced taste? Oh, so you turn these to change the dials on sweet, mild, smooth, and tingly. Okay, so these you change to match up with this, and you want to create the first, the perfect thing. So this is tart and sweet, spicy, mild, sharp and silky, crisp and rich, tingly and smooth. And so you change it and try and just get the right formula. It's kind of fun. And this is a very touch, focus exhibit, so they do provide a lot of hand sanitizer around here. Apparently the original formula was kept in a triangle room. Only 2 people were allowed in and nothing was written down for safety reasons. Ooh, and this is how the Coca-Cola bottle changed over time. Slowly but surely. Huh, this is kind of an interesting, conspiracy room, I guess, about, all the different wild conspiracies that the Coke formula has had over time. Like one of them was like, Scots enjoyed Coca-Cola for generations before it immigrated to America. Huh. Very interesting. Okay, I think I'm about to get bubbleized. I'm a bubble. I'm a bubble. Crystal, are you a bubble? Crystal's a bubble too. Oh my gosh.
Just keep
Looks like there might have been a small show that plays here, but not right now at the moment. Moving on to take our picture in front of this vault up ahead. Apparently deep in this vault behind me is where the Coca-Cola secret is stored. Hardly anybody knows about it, so we could almost do an Ocean's 11 style, you know, robbery to get it. Will you join me? Next up is Milestones of Refreshment. I wonder what's in here. Apparently this is all about the innovations of the Coca-Cola company. Let's check it out. So this is what one of the original soda fountains look like. They have like lemon, lime ice, sarsaparilla, ooh, chocolate, ginger, cola beverage, claret, orange. Wow, this is all like the different branding Coca-Cola's had over the years. There's a lot of different ways they try to market the brand.
And now, all these years later, a name that was perceived.
Crystal's gonna try drawing the Coca-Cola formula.
Would help with the better touchscreen.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll give it to her that, you know, that touchscreen's not 100% great, but if you look at this from the side, it looks like a guitar, maybe? I don't, clarinet? There was an attempt. An attempt was made. So we just got a great little tour from somebody named Elise here, and she basically said Asa Candler was the first one to actually, you know, truly market Coca-Cola, and he put it on the map, and he did that by giving out a free Coca-Cola coupon to everybody that he basically could. Because the reason was that if you went to, you know, his pharmacy to get some free Coca-Cola, you're probably going to buy something else. And then you're probably going to return for more Coke because you'll probably love it so much. And so he's really the first one that truly understood branding and the value of giving something out for free to do more business in the long term. And, you know, you ever see like an umbrella at a Six Flags park or Disney park that says Coca-Cola around it? Coke probably gave it to them for free if they bought more Coca-Cola products. They helped the theme park company out by giving them free infrastructure in return for Coca-Cola products, and it gave Coca-Cola products more branding. So Asa Candler was absolutely brilliant. So Asa Candler also saw that a pack of gum had a lot of blank space on it. So I don't know if you could see it, but he basically offered to pay the gum company to put the Coca-Cola logo on the gum, and the gum company agreed because, like, why not? But if you're looking at this pack of gum, you don't really see that it's a spearmint gum. You're seeing it's a Coca-Cola gum. Well, that's what I saw it as, but it's kind of just brilliant. And so this is just a whole bunch of other products that just Coke slapped their logo on just for more branding. Just like some of this really doesn't have anything to do with Coke, but they just slapped their logo on it just to get more famous and to sell more products. And you know what? It worked out well for them. Now over here it shows you all the different bottles that each state used to use, because back then, you know, it wasn't the same bottle. So bottle types would vary by state, because each state was usually issued a bottling certificate to an individual or a company that would, you know, be able to make the Coca-Cola product. So it's kind of interesting how they changed between all the states. Some of the early Coca-Cola vending machines. Very interesting. This one only had 3 flavors: Coca-Cola, Fanta, and Sprite. This one was 10 cents for a bottle, it looks like. This one, I don't think this was even a vending machine, just some sort of dispensary for Coca-Cola. But, very interesting. Oh, wow. I had no idea Cherry Coke was old, but this has a Cherry Coke thing. I thought Cherry Coke was like a more recent, you know, flavor of Coke, but apparently it's been around for a while. Now they have another huge wall of, you know, Coca-Cola advertisements, and then they have this. So apparently they're featured on Time magazine And they thought this would look good for them, but to me nowadays this looks just kind of evil, like Coke feeding the world. That's the cover title of it.
But apparently Coke was the first commercial product to be featured on the cover of Time.
Yeah, but that just looks scary nowadays. Evil corporation controlling the world. So Crystal pointed out that she hasn't seen them using this slogan before, the pause that refreshes. So apparently they used to say that often in the past to market Coca-Cola, but I've never heard it, before coming here to actually see the Coca-Cola exhibit. So apparently they just scrapped that marketing plan. Apparently you can tap to explore all the different brands that Coca-Cola has made over time. So 1966 Fresca, Mr. Pibb in 1972, Diet Sprite 1974, Diet Coke 1982, ooh, caffeine free 1983. Just look at all these different brands Coke has made over the years, like Nordic Mist Tonic, what? Very interesting. I'd never even heard of Aquarius before, but I've seen a couple bottles here with Aquarius on it. Okay, next up we're gonna visit Bottleworks. Apparently, Bottleworks is dedicated to bottling partners from around the world. So the first step is they have to process the water. Since Coke is, made exclusively basically of water, they have to make sure it's treated very well. So apparently they have to pressurize the bottle, which will allow the Coca-Cola liquid to flow in smoothly without any foaming action. And this will show it off when a bottle comes around. I'll try and capture it. So check that out. There's like no foam when they're putting the liquid in. That's so cool. Look at the Coca-Cola products just going up this conveyor belt. It'd be cool to put a GoPro on one of these and just watch the whole process. It's kind of interesting. The Coca-Cola bottles start here, and then there's an elevator actually that basically takes them on a tour of this whole building, because you can see them going up and up and up until they get filled over there. This is like the robot bottler. It brings the bottles from the line to the liquid line. I don't know. But they have a miniature one. Look how cute that is. They have like a miniature robot. Oh, I love that. Oh, they even gave him a name. This one's called Fizzy Bot. This bottling line packages maybe 20 bottles a minute. But some bottling lines do up to 2,200 cans a minute. So they slowed this down just for us so we could actually see it happening. Crystal and I are waiting for the polar bear to come, the Coca-Cola polar bear. He's gonna come and be over here in a socially distanced photo op scene. So yeah, we're waiting for him because we want our photo taken with him. And it is nice because they do say right here what time he comes back at. So that part's nice, that way you're not guessing. Okay, the polar bear's here now. We're waiting to get our picture taken with him. It's gonna be socially distanced, so you're not allowed to touch him, but you are allowed to stand in front of him. Okay, so we got our picture with the polar bear. It's pretty cute. And I think the photos are an extra charge. However, for this trip, I think we're gonna do it just because it's kind of special. And if we do it, this is what the photos look like right here. We didn't end up buying the photos. They wanted $28 for an individual photo or $40 for like 5 photos. It just wasn't worth it, so we moved on. So now we're walking up the stairs. We're going to the second floor. We visited all of the first floor. I wonder what the second floor has to offer. Well, first off, they have a whole bunch more of these wooden bottles. And this is what the, polar bear exhibit looks like. It's a perfect, polar bear-like picture-taking opportunity. They have a Coca-Cola challenge, race to recycle, I think. This one's a spin. Oh, they gave you options. We're gonna do race to recycle. Now it's my turn. Let's do this. No. Ah! Oh, Crystal's choosing to do quiz. Let's do expert. I don't know. Okay. I'd say like 2 billion.
200 billion.
Wow. By the way, they do give you a little wipe where you can wipe that screen because it is so touch oriented, or you can use hand sanitizer afterwards. Alrighty, we're off to wait in line for the 3D theater. Next show's in 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Now 19 seconds. So it looks like this is the waiting room and you're given a pair of 3D glasses. And it looks like this is the movie poster for what we'll be seeing. In search of the secret formula, adventure has a new dimension. Bum, bum, bum. So we're entering the theater and they asked us to keep 3 seats apart from the next group. And they do not sit every row. It's every other row. Okay, so that movie was, it was something else, right?
It's a nice place to go to sit, but it's not great.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest movie. It's definitely just a branding exercise for Coke. It was cute in some parts, great for children, not so much for adults. Yeah, that's all I can say. By the way, I don't know if you can see, but they do make sure that each of the seats in the theater is cleaned by using this machine of theirs that, you know, helps clean it. I don't know with what technology, but they basically do that for all the rows. Okay, next stop is pop culture. I guess where Coke has been in pop culture. Apparently, they're showing off a commercial that they shared in 1971 while the Vietnam War was in full force and riots were raging in America. I wasn't alive for this, but for 79 days, Coca-Cola changed the formula of the Coke until it had a lot of backlash, and then they basically reintroduced the old version as Coca-Cola Classic. And so this is the new Coke bottle until they changed it back to Coca-Cola Classic. And apparently, like, it was a huge thing. Like, people were protesting about it and everything. And here you have newspapers that you saying the old Coke is back. Coca-Cola Classic. Some of the cool artwork that people have made about Coca-Cola over the years. There's a classic Santa Coke ad. There's a lot of the artwork for him over here. I assume, you know, you used to be able to sit on these couches maybe pre-COVID, but now, obviously not. But yeah, just a whole bunch of red. You can apparently share your Coke story and send it here, and if they like it, they'll put it up. And Crystal was saying she found one funny. What was it?
It was saying, like, Coca-Cola reminds me why I love my life. Seems a little extreme for me, but I guess that person really loves Coca-Cola.
True. Now for me, I've kind of associated Coke, Cherry Coke actually, with movie theaters. Whenever I go to a theater, I usually always have a Cherry Coke. And to me, whenever I see Cherry Coke, I think movie. So yeah, we associate, you know, Cokes and other soft drinks with various things in our lives. So we're now in their smell lab. So they actually have a smell lab where you can actually guess the smell of each of these, and then when you have a guess, you lift this flap up and you can see if you're right or not. So let's go ahead, you squeeze this and you smell it with your mask on. So this smell was in these 3 sodas, and what is it? Ginger! Oh, that's what it is. Okay. So apparently you're supposed to refresh your nose with like a coffee bean smell. However, this one is not aligned with the smell holes. Okay, next up, another spice. Okay.
Oh yeah, totally cinnamon.
Yep, cinnamon. Okay, next up, fruity. Sprite, Fanta Melon. Ooh, melon, Fanta Melon's Crystal's favorite.
I think this is the melon.
I think it's melon too. Let's open it up. Pineapple. Huh. On a Coke break. Okay, so that one's not working. And this one is one we refresh our smells with. So next up, another fruity flavor. Let's give it a squeeze. Lime. I thought it was lemon. Now we're on to the sweet section. Fanta, Inca Cola Country Club. Let's give it a smell. Crystal's guessing licorice and I have no idea. Let's see. Bubblegum.
Oh geez.
Oh wow. We're way off. Last one in the sweet section. Let's give it a squeeze. We're guessing maple. Let's see. Caramel, wow, we're really off.
I think my maple's closer to caramel than vanilla.
True, I'd guess vanilla. They do have multiple hand sanitizing stations around this whole place since it is such touch orientated. Okay, we're on to the best part of this whole tour, the Taste It Lab. We're gonna taste a whole bunch of soda here.
Yeah,
A whole bunch. So if you've ever been at Epcot when they had the Coca-Cola Cool Zone, this is probably a far superior version of it. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. So they give each party their own station and they cleaned it off beforehand so we can freely touch this and not be worried about it. So we're allowed to take off our mask and drink the cola here, and they have the Beverly. So I just had a huge thing of the Beverly and I'm trying to rinse it out now with this Spara Lemon Sparberry. It's not doing the job well. The Beverly's just the worst option. As per Crystal's suggestion, the Inca Cola gets out the Beverly flavor so well. Okay, so all these flavors I wasn't really a fan of, especially the Beverly. Beverly's the worst by far, but Inca Cola, probably the best for me. Alrighty, so we're done with the museum tour. We're gonna go to the Coca-Cola store. There is no re-entry beyond this point, so keep that in mind. And there's no restroom beyond this point either. Oh, look at this, Coca-Cola Tic Tacs. I got giant cans of some of the favorite soda, Cherry Coke, Sprite, and Fanta. So this does seem very familiar to the Coca-Cola store at Disney Springs. So if you've been there, you've probably seen all the merchandise, but let's double check. They even had the Coca-Cola bear beanies. Oh, they have Coca-Cola can slippers here and a polar bear onesie. Yeah, so a lot of this stuff is very familiar. Basically, we've seen this all at the Coca-Cola store at Disney Springs. Look at these little Coca-Cola can earrings. Oh, they're so cute and tiny. They actually have, I think, a lot more shirt options here versus the Coke store at Disney Springs. Like, this one's kind of cool. It's like you murdered somebody, because these are a whole bunch of tiny red spots. This is the crime scene shirt. That's what we're gonna call it. Aww. These sippy cups are kind of cute. Very cute. Oh wow, and look at this one. It's just a giant bear face. This is kind of cool. You can buy like penguin looking like objects, or bears, or elephants. Even T-Rexes made out of Coke cans. Oh look, they sell chainmail. Oh no, that's a purse. Okay, so this is our only purchase of the day. Crystal was really wanting them to, you know, sell some of the more unique Coke flavors that they have, but they didn't have any.
So that's really hoping it's more the ones that are around the world that you can't find unless you go there or you can pay exorbitant shipping.
So we're all done here at the Coke store. It was a fun experience. It could actually take up 4 or 5 hours of the day, especially if everything was running.
Yeah, if everything was running, it was going like that, I could definitely see that taking like 4 hours. For us, we took about 2.5 or so, which is pretty good considering that, you know, things were going slower with COVID, or not slower, but like closed and all, and so.
Yeah, but it was fun. I wish they sold some of the Coke products that they let you taste. That would be delicious.
Yes, they need to do that and sell more of the other ones that they don't even let you taste. You know, or I've been wondering if pre-pandemic, if they let you taste more, you know, when you could walk around the tasting room versus in one section.
But it'd be a fun, you know, day for kids, fun for maybe teens, adults. I don't know if you like being branded with Coke objects all day, but it's a Coke store museum, so you're gonna get branded with Coke. But you know, it was fun. I would do it again maybe in 5-6 years, maybe when they've changed up some of this stuff.
Yeah, especially if they changed up the tasting options. That would be great. That would be the main draw to go.
Yeah, that's it for today. See ya.
Bye.